Have you ever seen those Pinterest images of food presented in the most surreal, creative ways? While I was on my research for my Silver Cups video, I kept coming across these amazing works of art that use food as their medium. The more I scrolled, the deeper I got into this world where food and art seamlessly merge. It's not just about presentations, there's a whole movement happening. Brands are starting to use food as a tool to express concepts, launch campaigns, and even redefine luxury. Think about how high fashion labels are now collaborating on food presentations that double as art installations. It's a trend that's both fun and hypnotic at the same time. But where did this all come from? How did we get to the point where this use of food in a new art form of creative culinary direction? Is the next big brand in hospitality going to be at the intersection of food and fashion? While going deep into this art form, I noticed something. High-end brands are now playing with food. Brands like Miu Miu, Jacquemus, and Loewe are blending culinary creativity with fashion. I came across an article that really caught my attention, one that predicted the next big wave in hospitality will unfold at the crossroads of food and fashion. What's fascinating about this is how creative culinary presentations are starting to carry the same cultural weight as the core element of the luxury experience. Food itself is playing a pivotal role in branding. In this new culinary landscape, plating, textures, and overall presentation are treated as forms of high art, shaping brand identities in ways we've never seen before. This idea is fascinating because it shows how food is becoming a dynamic form of expression. In the article, an interview with the co-founders of Balboste highlights a new trend. Top fashion houses are turning to food as a key part of their branding strategy. Balboste is a culinary creative agency that has transformed a modest apartment kitchen into a full-scale R&D lab in Paris, now operating with a team of 20 professionals. What's remarkable is how their work bridges two worlds, food and fashion. They specialize in crafting unique dining experiences for luxury brands. So why are so many fashion houses diving into food? It comes down to the power of emotion. For visionaries like Balboste, every plate, every dish is an opportunity to build a connection with their clients. Food is a deeply sensory medium that can communicate more than just taste. It creates an experience. But while brands are leveraging food's emotional power to forge high-end connections, a new wave of culinary innovation is emerging from a different angle. I want to talk about one project. There's a female-run culinary studio from Berlin that's redefining what it means to style food, Herrlich Dining. Hannah, the founder of the studio, is redefining what it means to style food, instead of simply presenting food as a sensory delight. The studio is transforming the entire table setting into a canvas for personal expression, melding art, design, and gastronomy in ways that challenge tradition. Picture this: at a secluded retreat in Switzerland, dozens of blocks of vegan butter are piled high on a pristine white-covered wooden table. Under the soft glow of the afternoon light, these butter blocks are transformed into surreal sculptures, like a delicate clam cradling a pearl, each piece a playful nod to both art and gastronomy. Then, there are installations where hundreds of tomatoes are arranged into intricate sculptures, turning what's normally a simple ingredient into a vibrant, eye-catching work of art. And it doesn't stop there. Creative studios are reimagining everyday staples. Imagine bread molded into a chic bag or even a clothing hanger. These imaginative forms aren't just fun, they challenge our notions of what food can be. These studios express how culinary creative direction is about making food expressive. It's less about strict rules and more about having fun and rethinking tradition, as we see food and fashion continue to merge in creative ways. But we get to also wonder, how is this new perspective on dining changing the way we experience luxury, creativity, and even our everyday meals? This opens up a new conversation about the absurdity of food as a status symbol. For today's Gen Z, we get to observe that food is becoming more than just its purpose, but a new form of luxury. The trend of the perfectly styled but overpriced smoothies from Erewhon or a meticulously crafted Joe and the Juice sandwich isn't just about taste, it's about identity, about an image of a lifestyle. For years, fashion brands capitalized on this, and now brands are aligning their identities with the allure of food to create exclusive, emotion-driven experiences. This lies a darker undercurrent. There's a growing trend where food, once a universal need, is being recast as a status symbol, one that risks alienating those who can't afford such luxuries. While this may be a subject for another conversation, it underscores a critical tension in our culture today.